Hey, buddy. So I just saw another clip with Sean Ryan, and I've heard him say this a couple of times, so I gotta say something about it. He talks about deployments in Iraq, and I think we just need to be careful with this subject because what's the old phrase? One man's freedom fighters, another man's terrorists. So it's like what we've done over there, based on what I know about 9/11 and the way that went down, and the stories that I've heard over there, and how I continue to hear how it's even worse now than before. I think we need to be careful with calling people bad guys. Because I firmly believe that what we were told would happen on that day, that 9/11 day, which is pretty much the event that allowed those wars to happen in the first place, what we were told by people in charge did not happen. And then there's also stuff that the current president Bush did that day, which is highly suspicious, which to me, and any detective is probably going to look at as somebody who knew what the fuck was about to happen right before it happened. How would they know that if they weren't involved in that? And if they did know that, why the fuck would they allow people to be in that building? It doesn't look good, man. And I don't. And then there's Building 7, which is just a giant fucking sore thumb in the whole world's face that makes us look like a bunch of assholes because we literally allowed our government to demolish a fucking building right in front of our faces and blame it on just some mysterious terrorist. Like, just, it's just a part of the collateral damage, and it's like a whole building went down, dude. And like, there's plenty of other buildings that were around in the same proximity. They didn't go down. They didn't go down, but this number 7 building that I think had a bunch of like CIA records and shit like that, that happened to go down. And then there's the nature again of the way that the buildings have fallen, were destroyed. Um, so the information on that still hasn't come to the public, and it's like I think it's possible at